Hello learners, welcome to Commerce Teacher Malayalam YouTube channel. Human Resource Management 60 previous year questions ആണ് നമ്മൾ ഇന്ന് ഡിസ്കസ് ചെയ്യാൻ പോകുന്നത്. പാർട്ട് 1 കാണാത്തവർ കാണാൻ ശ്രമിക്കുക. വീഡിയോ ലിങ്ക് മുകളിൽ കൊടുക്കുന്നതാണ്. ലിങ്കിൽ ടച്ച് ചെയ്യുകയാണെങ്കിൽ പാർട്ട് 1ൽ ഡിസ്കസ് ചെയ്ത 30 previous year questions ആൻസർ വിത്ത് എക്സ്പ്ലനേഷൻസ് നിങ്ങൾക്ക് പഠിക്കാൻ കഴിയും. ഇമ്പോർട്ടൻറ്റ് ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻസ് ഏതൊക്കെ ഏരിയാസിൽ നിന്നാണ് വരുന്നതെന്ന് മനസ്സിലാക്കുക. ആ ഏരിയ കൂടുതലായിട്ട് എംഫസൈസ് ചെയ്ത് പഠിക്കുക. നമ്മുടെ ചാനൽ സബ്സ്ക്രൈബ് ചെയ്യാത്തവർ സബ്സ്ക്രൈബ് ചെയ്യുക. നമുക്ക് 60 പ്രീവിയസ് ഇയർ ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻസിലോട്ട് കിടക്കാം. ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻസ് ഫസ്റ്റ് വീഡിയോയിൽ നമ്മൾ ഡിസ്കസ് ചെയ്തു. 31st ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ, അറേഞ്ച് ദ ഫോളോയിങ് സ്റ്റേജസ് ഓഫ് സ്റ്റാഫിംഗ് ഇൻ കറക്റ്റ് സീക്വൻസ് ആൻഡ് ഇൻഡിക്കേറ്റ് ദ കോഡ് ഓഫ് കറക്റ്റ് സീക്വൻസ്. പെർഫോമൻസ് അപ്രൈസൽ, റിക്രൂട്ട്മെന്റ്, ട്രാൻസ്ഫർ, സെലക്ഷൻ, ഇൻഡക്ഷൻ ആൻഡ് ഓറിയന്റേഷൻ. Select the correct code given below. The 8 steps in the staffing process are human resource planning, recruitment, selection, induction and orientation, training and development, performance appraisal, transfers, separations. So answer is C. 2, 4, 5, 1, 3. Recruitment, selection, induction and orientation, performance appraisal, and finally transfers. Second question, which of the following statements does not stand as a principle of compensation administration? An enterprise should have a clear-cut plan to determine differential pay level in terms of divergent job opportunities or requirements. People and jobs should never be mingled. The compensation system should be designed with subjectivity with respect to individual skills set exercised from time to time. There should be established wage grievance handling procedures. Which one is correct answer? The major principles governing compensation administrations are maintaining equity, maintaining competitiveness, matching employee expectations, reinforcing positive employee behavior, eliminating any discrepancy, optimization of management and employee interest, maintaining good industrial relation and harmony. Correct answer is option C. It does not stand as a principle of compensation administration. The other options are stand as a principle of compensation administrations. Next question, which of the following is not the primary objective of industrial relation and labor laws? Options are maintaining social equity, providing credit facilities to industries, international uniformity, promoting economic growth. Which one is correct? Which one is not the primary objectives of industrial relation and labor laws? The objectives of industrial relations are shown in this slide. To minimize labor turnover and absenteeism, to establish and develop industrial democracy, to facilitate government control over industries, provide an opportunity to the workers to participate in management and decision making, raise productivity, establish and nurse industrial democracy, socialize industrial activity. The other objectives of labor legislations are the main objectives of various labor laws: to protect workers from profit-seeking exploiters, to promote coordinate industrial relation between employers and employees, to preserve the health, safety and welfare of workers, to protect the interest of women and children working in the factories. Correct answer is option B. Providing credit facilities to industries are not the primary objective of industrial relation and labor laws. The primary objectives of industry and labor laws include maintaining social equity, international uniformity, promoting economic growth. Next question, which council was established in India by Government of India in the year 1966 to promote safety consciousness among workers in industries? Factory Advice Council, National Safety Council, National Industrial Council, Safety Regulations Council. Correct answer is answer B, National Safety Council. 1915, National Council of Industrial Safety changes its name to National Safety Council. 1916, concept of negligent manufacture is established, product liability. 1924, Hawthorne light experiments. Next question is, which of the following statements relating to incentive payments is correct? In Halsey incentive plan, bonus paid to a worker is equal to 50% of time saved divided by rate per hour. In Rowan incentive plan, bonus paid to employee is equal to proportion of the time saved to the standard time. In Taylor's differential piece rate system, a worker whose output exceeds standard output is paid 100% of piece rate, and a worker whose output falls short of standard is paid only 50% of piece rate. The Rowan incentive plan is the base of all other incentive payment plans. Which option is correct? Incentive payments, incentive plans detailed ആയി നോക്കാം. Kinds of incentive plans, individual incentive plan and group incentive plan. Individual incentive plan രണ്ടായി ഡിവൈഡ് ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ട്, based on time and based on productivity. Halsey plan, Rowan plan, Emerson plan, Bidorex plan. Based on productivity, Taylor plan, Merrick plan, Gann plan. Group incentive plans in the base Prisman plan, profit sharing, Scanlon plan. Halsey plan features standard time for each job is fixed in advance. Wages are calculated on time basis. Standard time is decided on the basis of time studies and motion studies. The bonus provided is 50% of actual wages or sometimes 1/3 of the actual wages. In Rowan plan, it is individual incentive plan based on time rate system. The minimum wages are guaranteed in the system. Standard time for each job is fixed in advance. Standard time is decided on the basis of time studies and motion studies. The rate of bonus or premium is not fixed under this plan. In Taylor incentive plan, the workers who complete their work in more than standard time will get wages at lower rate. The workers who complete their work in less than standard time will get high rate of wages. Standard time of work is determined. Two rate of wages determined are low rate and high rate. So these are the important features of incentive plan. So correct answer is, in Rowan incentive plan, bonus paid to employee is equal to proportion of the time saved to the standard time. Option B is the correct. Next question is, a statement containing items such as job title, location, summary, duties, material used, working condition, extra is called job specification, job evaluation, job description, job analysis. Which one is correct? Job description includes a statement containing job title, location, job summary, duties, logistic, tools and equipments, materials and forms used, supervision is given or received, working condition, hazards. Job location, job specification, a statement containing education, experience, training, judgment, initiative, physical effort, physical skills, responsibilities, communication skills, emotional intelligence, unusual sensory demands such as sight, smell, hearing. So correct answer is job description. Next question is, which one of the following industrial relation approach believes in state intervention while legislation and creation of industrial tribunals as supporting management's interest rather than ensuring a balance between a competing groups? Unitary approach, pluralistic approach, Marxist approach, judiciary approach. Which one is correct? Different approaches of industrial relations are psychological approach, human relations approach, sociological approach, Gandhian approach, socio-ethical approach, Dunlop's approach, unitary approach, pluralistic approach, radical or Marxist approach. In the Marxist approach to the study of industrial relation is rooted in the theory of conflict founded by Karl Marx. Marxist approach to industrial relation. In this, conflict theory is based on the premise that conflict exists in society and in organization. It is essential to reorganize this and have a framework to deal with. Correct answer is option C, Marxist approach. Next question is, who gave the surplus value theory of wage? David Ricardo, Karl Marx, Adam Smith, F.A. Walker. Surplus value theory. Karl Marx accepted Ricardo's labor theory of value, but he subscribed to a subsistence theory of wage for a different reason that given by the classical economist. തിയറി ഓഫ് സർപ്ലസ് വാല്യൂവിൻ്റെ ഡീറ്റെയിൽഡ് ആയിട്ടുള്ള കുറേ നോട്ട്സ് ആണ് ഇതിൽ കൊടുത്തിരിക്കുന്നത്. വായിച്ചു നോക്കാം. സോ കറക്റ്റ് ആൻസർ എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് ആൻസർ ബി, കാൾ മാർക്സ്. നെക്സ്റ്റ് ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ ഈസ് the internal factors affecting the wage mix include relative worth of the job, area wage rate, employers' ability to pay, manpower market conditions. Select the correct code using the codes given below. Codes are select the correct one. നമുക്കറിയാം വേജ് കോമ്പൻസേഷൻ ഇല്ലെങ്കിൽ വേജ് മിറ്റിൽ ഇന്റേണൽ ഫാക്ടേഴ്സ് ആയിട്ട് ഒരു ജോബിൻ്റെ റിലേറ്റീവ് വർത്തും അതേപോലെ വേജ് റേറ്റ്സും എംപ്ലോയീസിൻ്റെ എബിലിറ്റി ടു പേ, മാൻ പവർ, മാർക്കറ്റ് കണ്ടീഷൻസ് ഒക്കെ ഇൻവോൾവ്ഡ് ആവും. അതുകൊണ്ട് തന്നെ ആൻസർ ഡി, ഓൾ ഓഫ് ദി എബോവ്. നെക്സ്റ്റ് ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ ഈസ് matching essential managers and essential position is a step in the process of career cycle, succession planning, career stages. Succession planning in 7 steps are: start identifying key position, identify needs, develop your job profile, start the recruiting process, appoint a successor, hand over the job, document the transition. Simply, succession planning is the process of identifying high potential employees, evaluating and developing their skills and preparing them for advancement. ഹൈ പൊട്ടൻഷ്യൽ ആയിട്ടുള്ള എംപ്ലോയീസിനെ ഒരു ഓർഗനൈസേഷനിൽ നിന്നും ഐഡൻറ്റിഫൈ ചെയ്യുന്നു, അവരെ കറക്റ്റ്ലി ഇവാലുവേറ്റ് ചെയ്യുന്നു, അവരുടെ സ്കിൽസ് ഡെവലപ്പ് ചെയ്യുന്നു, അവരുടെ അഡ്വാൻസ്മെൻറ്റിലോട്ട് പ്രിപ്പയർ ചെയ്യുകയാണ് ചെയ്യുന്നത്. ഇൻ കേസ് ഓർഗനൈസേഷനിൽ ഹൈ പൊസിഷനിലുള്ള വർക്കേഴ്സിൻ്റെ ഷോർട്ടേജ് വരുമ്പോൾ അവരുടെ ആ ഒരു റോളിലേക്ക് പെർഫോം ചെയ്യുന്നതിന് വേണ്ടി ഡെവലപ്പ് ചെയ്യുന്ന പ്രോസസ്സാണ് സക്സഷൻ പ്ലാനിംഗ് എന്ന് പറയുന്നത്. It is vital role in ensuring a company's long-term growth and endurance. Next one is career planning. Is the process by which an individual formulate career goals and develop a plan for reaching those goals. Career development and career planning must reinforce each other. Career planning look at careers through eyes of individual employees. Career development looks at individual careers from viewpoint of organization. Realistic career planning forces individuals to look at available opportunities in relation to their abilities. With a career plan, a person is much more likely to experience satisfaction while making progress along the career path. So, what is career development? Career development is the process of managing life, learning and work. Approach to match employee goal. It's involved between management and employee, a learning process. The major career stages. It is very important in next JRF exams. Exploration, establishment, mid-career, late career and decline. On the basis of those examples, the correct answer is matching essential managers and essential position is a step in the process of career cycle. Correct answer is answer A. നമ്മളിവിടെ എലിമിനേഷൻ സ്ട്രാറ്റജിയാണ് യൂസ് ചെയ്തത്. ബാക്കി 3 ആൻസേഴ്സ് ഓപ്ഷൻസും എക്സ്പ്ലെയിൻ ചെയ്ത് അതെന്താണെന്ന് മനസ്സിലാക്കി കരിയർ സൈക്കിൾ അതിൽ നിന്നും ഓപ്ഷനായി ചൂസ് ചെയ്യുന്നു. ഇത് നെറ്റ് JRF എക്സാംസിന് മോസ്റ്റ്ലി നമുക്ക് ഡിഫറെൻ്റ് ആയിട്ടുള്ള ആൻസേഴ്സും ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻസും ആയിരിക്കും. സോ ഈ സ്ട്രാറ്റജി യൂസ് ചെയ്യാവുന്നതാണ്. നെക്സ്റ്റ് ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ ഈസ് which of the following statement is correct about wage board in India? A wage board is tripartite body. Labor and management representatives on a wage board can be selected from industries other than the one which is investigated. Wage boards are always statutory in nature. Wage boards work on the principle of living wage. Select the correct answer using the code given below. The codes are given on the slide. Choose the correct answer. So what is wage board? Wage board is a triplicate body having representations of employees and labor besides independent members. The representatives of the former 2 interests are nominated by their central organizations. Others are nominated by government. It is an important machinery of state regulation of wages. So what are the functions of wage board? The major functions of wage boards are recommending the minimum wage, differential cost of living compensation, regional wage differentials, gratuity, hours of work, etc. So correct answer is option A, only one. Next question, areas of establishing objectives under MBO are management by objectives. Market standing, innovation, industrial relation, public accountability, productivity, industrial policy. Select the correct answer using the codes given below. The major results, key result areas of MBO, priority areas which can help in directing limited resources towards significant achievements. Profitability, market standing, innovation, productivity, worker performance, financial and fiscal resources, managers performance and development, public responsibility. So correct answer is answer D. Innovation, industrial relation, public accountability, productivity. Next question, the barriers to effective performance appraisal are psychological blocks of managers, faulty assumption of the parties concerned, technical pitfalls, fault written communication. Select the correct answer using the code given below. Codes are, select the option. The major barriers to effective performance appraisals are faulty assumptions, psychological blocks, technical pitfalls. So correct answer is answer D, all of the above. Who has developed the system approach of industrial relation? John Dunlop, Gary S. Baker, Michael J. Jusius, Edwin B. Flippo. Dunlop's system theory 1958 is relating to industrial relations, and industrial relation is equal to function of ATMPI. A means actors, employers, workers, government. T means technological context. M market context. P power context. I ideological context that help to bring them to the industrial relations scopes includes employee-employee relations, group relation, labor relation, public relation. So correct answer is answer A, John Dunlop. Next question is, which of the following is not the purpose of performance monitoring research? To provide feedback for evaluation and control, to indicate things that are not going as planned, to help the organization to plan various activities. It is required to explain why something went wrong. The correct answer is what? Performance monitoring research that regularly provides feedback for evaluation and control. Indicate things that are not going as planned. Research may be required to explain why something went wrong. The major objectives of performance monitoring are to provide learning, training, development opportunities to employees, to improvise individual job performance as well as methods and techniques of measuring performance, to review the ways of defining and agreeing the performance criteria, to assess commitment and motivational level, to incorporate change necessitated by external environment. Correct answer is option C, to help the organization to plan various activities. Are not the purpose of performance monitoring research. It is mainly to provide feedback for evaluation and control, indicate things that are not going as planned, required to explain why something went wrong. Next question is, which of the following is not a component of job analysis? Job description, job summary, role analysis, job specification. We also know this question. Which one? Correct answer is answer C, role analysis. Job description, job summary, job specification are the major components of job analysis. Next question is, relationship at work is the source of status anxiety, managerial stress, legitimate power, expert power. Correct answer is answer B, managerial stress. Next question is, indicate the quantitative methods of job evaluation. Ranking methods and job comparison method, point rating method and factor comparison method, grading method and job classification method, factor comparison method and ranking method. Choose the correct option. The techniques of job evaluation include non-analytical, non-quantitative method or analytical qualitative method. Non-analytical, non-quantitative methods include ranking method, job classification and grading method. Ranking methods include simple ranking, ranking key jobs, paired comparison, single factor ranking. The analytical or quantitative method includes point rating method, the factor comparison method. Non-analytical, non-quantitative method also known as qualitative methods. So correct answer is answer B, point rating method and factor comparison method. Next question is, which of the following does not serve the main objective of performance appraisal? Development uses, administrative uses, ethical and moral values, organizational objective. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option C, ethical moral values. Next question, the purpose of job evaluation is fixation of responsibility, promotion, wage determination, transfer to a better job. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option C, wage determination. Next question is, under which method of performance appraisal one person is compared with all other for the purpose of placing them in a simple order of work? Grading, person to person comparison, ranking, none of these. Correct answer is answer C, ranking. What is MBO? Multiple business organization management by objectives, multiplicity of business operations. This is very simple question. The correct answer is option C, management by objectives. Which among the following is not a voluntary method for prevention and settlement of dispute? Collective bargaining, standing orders, joint consultation, workers' committee. Correct answer is but. The machinery for prevention and settlement of industrial dispute in India. There is three methods: voluntary method, government machinery, statutory measures. Voluntary methods include collective bargaining, trade unions, joint consultancy, standing orders, grievance procedures, code of discipline. Government machinery includes labor administration machinery, state level and central level. Statutory measures include works committee, conciliation officer and conciliation board, arbitration, adjudication, etc. Correct answer is answer A, collective bargaining. Standing orders, joint consultation, works committee are the voluntary method for prevention and settlement of disputes. Next question is, the major provision for employees' health and safety are contained in the Industrial Dispute Act 1947, the Factories Act 1948, Industry Employment Standing Orders Act 1946, Employees Compensation Act 1923. Which one is correct? The important act of Indian labor laws includes Apprentice Act 1961, Payment of Wage Act 1936, Workmen's Compensation Act 1923, Factories Act 1948, Industrial Dispute Act 1947, Employees Provident Fund MP Act 1952, Employees State Insurance Act 1948, Maternity Benefit Act 1961, Payment of Bonus Act 1965, Payment of Gratuity Act 1972. Correct answer is answer B, in Factories Act 1948. Next question is, which of the following are the modern methods of performance appraisal? 360-degree performance appraisal, 360-degree performance appraisal, graphic rating scale, MBO, forced distribution method, behaviorally anchored rating scale bars. Select the correct answer using the codes. The correct answer is option C, 360-degree performance appraisal, MBO, management by objectives, and finally behaviorally anchored rating scales are the modern methods of performance appraisal. Next question is, match the following: job rotation, job design, job evaluation, job enrichment, and list 1 match with list 2. Choose the correct option from the codes. The correct answer is what? This is job rotation process. One employee replaced with another employee. Objectives of job rotation: reducing the monotony of job, succession planning, creating right employee job fit, exposing workers to all verticals of company, testing employee skills and competencies, developing a wider range of work experience. Job design includes job simplification, job rotation, job enrichment, job enlargement. This is job enrichment process. This is the job enlargement process. Job evaluation means systematic way of determining the value of worth of the job in relation to other jobs in an organization. It tries to make a systematic comparison between jobs to assess their relative worth for the purpose of establishing a rational pay structure. Methods of job evaluation are factor comparison system, ranking system, point rating system, job classification or grading method. So the correct answer is answer D. Job rotation means involves movement of employees from job to job. Job design means involve conscious effort to organize tasks, duties, responsibilities into a unit of work to achieve certain objectives. Job evaluation means the formal process by which the relative worth of the various jobs in the organization is determined for pay purpose. Job enrichment means to seek improve both task efficiency and human satisfaction are more opportunity for individual growth. Next question is assertion A. Workers' participation in management is involvement of workers only in such areas of activities of the enterprises where they can make some positive contribution. Reasoning. Workers may not be competent enough to understand and appreciate the managerial aspect of an enterprise. Following are the codes. Choose the correct option. The correct answer is answer B. Both A and R are correct, but R is correct explanation of A. Son of the soil policy is associated with discharge, promotion, recruitment, induction. Choose the correct option. This is relating to son of the soil theory in recruitment. So correct answer is answer C, recruitment. Next question is which of the following describe the metamorphosis stages of employee socialization? Employee join organization with his values, attitudes and expectations. Employee study the organization culture. Employee evaluates the dichotomy between expectations and reality. Employee becomes comfortable with the organization and internalizes its norms. So choose the correct option. The socialization process are pre-arrival stage, encounter stage, metamorphosis stage. That stage include productivity, turnover, commitment. Finally, get outcome. Stages in employee socialization. Metamorphosis stage. At this final stage of socialization, employees understand the organizations and identify them with the organizations. To keep pace with the changing environment, the organization are following socialization process, which is continuous process. So correct option is answer D. Employee becomes comfortable with the organization and internalizes its norms. Describes the metamorphosis stage of employee socialization. Next question is last and final question in human resource management. Bethel Main of USA was the pioneer of which one of the following laboratory training methods of employee training? Transition analysis, business gains, critical incident technique, T groups. Which one is correct? One of the methods of the sensitivity training is the T groups. Bethel Main of USA was the pioneer of the T group. It was considered necessary that to change behavior, imparting necessary skills is required. A change in variety of skill is an experience like self-awareness, internal relationship, teamwork, group organizational process and inter-group conflict resolution. Sensitivity training was developed to the status of an intervention in organization development. T-group training is the process-oriented where people operate a feeling level of communication, observation, revealing, listening, unraveling messages. Sensitivity training is a method of changing behavior through unstructured group interactions. It is also known as T group training. T stands for training, and the features are given below. So answer is D. T groups. So these are the 60 questions in human resource management. Please share, subscribe, comment, like. Thank you all.